Hi, good evening, everyone. Okay, thank you. So welcome for today CPD, how to become MRICS and advanced quantity surveying practice and contracts management. So nice to have you all on board to today's CPD to discuss about the how to become MRICS. So let's go with a small introduction about myself. Many of you are already in my network and knows, but giving some more introduction about myself, maybe it will make you a better understanding and give you some confidence, right? So my name is Munas and I have the B.Sc honors in quantity surveying from University of Moratuwa, that is coming from Sri Lanka, one of the renowned university for quantity surveying, and having the multiple chartered qualification. One of it is MRICS, and there are many. Okay, so why do you need to learn from me? Because there are many CPDs I am conducting, many program I am having, but why you should choose? I have some reason, and I want to disclose some of it. Okay, so I need to do a small introduction about why do you need to learn from me. Okay, this purpose of the CPD, right? To make you something learn from me to add some value to your career, right? So, but especially when come to the learning, you should know why you have to learn from someone. Why not from someone else, right? The first reason to make your successful career life, right? Now, to bring the change in your career, right? Many of you are intended purpose to bring some great changes to your present career development, right? So wherever you are right now, you have to go a little bit more, you know, you have to go a little bit more, upward or vertical growth, you can say in a professional development, right? And those changes, right, really going to be impact your personal life and work. But this cannot be done without any efforts, right? You have to do a lot of effort to do that one. So once you bring the change, this definitely help to transform your life, right? What is a transform your life? You're going to go from one stage to other stage, like your butterfly circle. I can say life circle is, you start from somewhere and you have end up with somewhere, right? So obviously all of you need, right, one of your requirement to keep change by the time, right? And you have to achieve the highest level in your professional development. But in simple term, but we don't know how to do that one properly. So through this CPD, I'm going to guide you how you are going to learn your professional practice, especially you are working for a quantity surveying, and the challenges that you are facing, okay, in your career. So how to face and how to resolve and win in this process. So introducing myself will help you with that. So dual practitioner, what do you mean by dual practitioner? I'm a dual practitioner. I'm in the industry, I'm in academia. So I'm doing both in same time. Now, I have got some justification. What is a dual practice mean? Okay, one is the industry. Industry, we have the client, right? We have the consultant, we have the contractor, and we have the subcontractor. These all are parties to the contract. I have worked throughout my career with all different kind of client. That include client, contractor, consultant, and subcontractor. What do you mean by that? In simple term, work for all the client, right? You should know what are the problem they are facing and how to overcome. That is a best experience, right? So we can't have the same experience, okay, when you are working for a subcontractor. The same experience you can't have from the main contractor or from the consultant or from the client side. It's all differing. So the practice what I had by working for a multiple client, right? It's make me more strong on the industry practice. Another way around, I have worked in a different countries. One is in UAE. At this moment I am here. You can see the real map from the Google. I was in Oman. You can see wherever I was there. It's a real time map. And I was in Qatar. And I was in Sri Lanka. Okay, so working in a different countries give me a lot of exposure to the different practice that available in different countries. Obviously, it is not same. It is differing place to place. Okay. So just confirm me everybody can see the screen and hearing me properly. Yes, thank you very much. So again, working with the different clients and working with the different countries give me some different exposure. And the work, the project, what I have involved with the infrastructure project, right? So in the construction industry, we can divide into two main sector. One is infrastructure, other one is building. So there are some other construction sector also available, like oil and gas, telecommunication. There are so many other industry, but main industry, one is the building, another one is infrastructure. So I have worked with the infrastructure. I have worked with the metro, especially in Qatar Rail. I have worked with the airport in New Doha International Airport, then the Dubai Airport, and so many road project I have worked. So that's all about the infrastructure. When come to the building, okay, I have worked with the almost all kind of building. What is almost all kind of building? Say for example, simple house, very simple house. Then I have worked with a little bit, luxurious villa or townhouses. Then I have worked with the high-rise building, which is a little bit complicated compared to the simple villa, right? And I have worked with the new development, like a dredging and reclamation work, building in the island, like a Pearl Qatar is one example, Palm Jumeirah is another example. Okay, so this is kind of a different experience. So if you can see the total experience, which is something different, especially I have worked in the military training camp with the different countries, like a security system, you can say the defense system for a country. So this is industry wise. The academic wise, I have built thousands of quantity because almost during the last 16 years, I have put very significant, the impact on the QS world. So first academically, I have built already more than 1,000 quantity surveyor, if we can say, from the diploma, certificate, degree, a different program with a different timeline. And I can see now thousands of students already in the Gulf and other countries. So how do I build them? A simple technique we have to use here. Okay, academically, if you want to build someone. Now, many of you are learning, still willing to learn. So you should know what is a QS core area. Either you are in a diploma level or certificate level or degree level, whatever it is, wherever you are. You should know there are 4 technical areas. One is a technical subject, management subject, legal subject, economical subject. Now let me ask you, all the subject, if you can see theoretically, which is available under degree or higher national diploma, okay, or you are going to see any program, you can categorize all the subject into 4 categories. Say for example, measurement and construction, right? Say measurement. Which subject this is fall under? Or construction technology, which is the subject is going to be under the construction technology, under the technology subject, right? What about the contract practice? It is going to be under which subject? Contract practice. It is under not management. It is going to be under a legal subject. Okay. Now there are management subject also there. Project management. It is under management. Okay. Now let me ask you, BOQ, preparing the BOQ should be where? Preparing the BOQ or measurement should be under, it's going to be economical subject, okay? Because you are going to see the price and you are going to decide. So all this QS syllabus, if you can see, you can categorize into these four. And talking very summarized manner, because okay, you people are aiming to achieve the MRICS, right? You should know where you have to come from and how you have to practice. So carefully listen everybody, it will help you at the end. So that is academically, I hope build 1000, and I know this is a short way to explain you. These all combination you can do the good QS practice. Absence of any area, you are not going to be a perfect QS. Now RICS wise, I have built already 100 plus MRICS within 4 years. Okay. So as a lecturer, I have the experience to the industry as well as the academic. Right. As a lecturer, I have found a big problem, right, when come to the academic to industry or MRICS, right? The huge challenge is the knowledge gap. Why the knowledge gap come? Now, we will discuss about the challenges, okay? I have faced to build the ordinary QS. Many of you are not expert level. You are coming from the different background, right? So from the ordinary QS to the MRICS. So this out of this 100 MRICS, I have, okay, out of the MRICS, had a lot of students that coming from the very weak background. They don't have the QS idea and how to do the MRICS. They stuck in middle of it. So they also don't realize why it is happening. And there are strong assumption on the process. So remember, even though you have the degree, you have the diploma, or you have the MSc, whatever it is, there is a gap between the academic and the industry. Do you agree with that first? Yes. So that is something different, right? So this gap I want to fill if I want to make someone perfect. That is a reason using my experience in the academic and using the experience on the process, this RICS, I have built this program, the Advanced Quantity Surveying Practice and Contract Management. So this is a simple introduction why this course standing for to fill the gap. If you fill this gap, you can easily reach the MRICS. But you can have the question, do I need to do really this course to become MRICS? Yes, I will tell you the answer why. Now let's talk about the MRICS challenges, right? Now, first, I have one problem, fill the knowledge gap. Second, I have the problem, increase the expert level, because filling the knowledge gap, yes, you become aware what to do and how to do, but that is not sufficient. We have to, okay, you have to increase your expert level, not experience level. That is more than that, expert level. Do you understand? Experience level something different to the expert level, right? If you have the experience only, you will get the expert level. So I have two challenges here to build someone to ordinary level QS to RICS QS. So let's understand why this gap coming from. Then whoever planning for MRICS, you can think properly, okay, properly. Remember the word. How to plan your MRICS. It's not like you are going to achieve it overnight, right? So let's understand why this knowledge gap come from. First reason, student, okay, you are coming from academic to industry. As we discussed, academic and industry have the by nature, okay, the academics are not focusing on the industry. Yes or no? Am I audible, ladies and gentlemen? Just say yes. Some people are saying audio not audible. Thank you for the confirmation. So many of you are understood the academic which is not focusing on the industry. As a lecturer, many times I have asked myself question, why we are learning this kind of thing unnecessarily, which is not relevant to the industry, right? Something not going to be helpful for a quantity surveyor. So waste of a subject which is available in the academic, which is not supposed to be covered for industry, nothing happen in the industry. So people are coming from even the, let me ask you one question. There's a one student coming from the university, top class, first class, okay? He's the topper. Do you think he can perform very well in the industry because of he's a first class student? He's perfect, right? He's perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. But why he cannot perform well? There is a gap. That knowledge gap, one of the reason, academic not covering the professional industry, which is okay, not meeting each other. Second reason, very solid reason. Okay. Now I am talking before a student that he's a QS student, QS diploma holder or QS degree holder, something he's a purely QS. He's coming to the industry and facing this challenge. What about the people not a QS? They are coming from the different professional background and work as a quantity surveyor. Now many of you here, I'm sure, damn sure, okay, many of the quantity survey work as a QS here nowadays. You are not come from the, you didn't came from, right, you didn't came from the academic QS academic background. Now let me ask the question, the quantity surveyor who academically qualified itself struggling with the industry practice due to the gap. What about the QS came from the different academic background? Is it going to be more challenge than him? What do you think? It is going to be more challenges, right, compared to the QS. So you should understand where is the problem coming from. Okay. So yes, many of you here, not a purely quantity surveyor, but there are so many reasons you have changed the job. I will tell you what are the reason. One of the reason is white collar job. Now say for example, working in the industry, civil engineer, so a structural engineer. Do you think that is easy? Right? 50-degree temperature in the middle of desert where we are living in the Gulf, right? Working in the industry, especially outside the office, very hard. They will look at the QS. This guy is inside the office in the AC room, right? He's making more money than me. Why should I work like this? Let me change to that profession. White collar job. So blue collar job to white collar job. It is happening. So many civil engineer here, okay, they want to change to, or a structural engineer, they want to change, or someone technician level, they want to change to the white collar job because of the comfortness. Now think about the situation, a student coming from the academic background is facing challenge. Professional change, professional people changing to the QS job, they want the change because of the comfortness. Now third one, white collar job, there are not only the profession people, even the non-profession technician level people also now think, because they also human being, how can I develop my career, right, how to develop my life. So they think if they work, see, construction industry, many people are involving. So what they think, let me study about the one different profession where they are choosing mostly QS because of the comfortness and the safety. They stay inside the office mostly. So still there are many construction industry professionals prefer to change their career to the QS due to the white collar job. So means a comfortable job within the construction industry. If you think about the engineer or technical person, right, they are not much comfort. That their job is not easy compared to the QS job. Another thing is, ladies and gentlemen, the very big trouble for everybody coming on high competition. Think about, already people in the industry keep on changing to the QS. Already QS are also coming from the different academia background, right? There are so many university around the world producing every year number of quantity surveyor, number of civil engineer, number of architects, right? So now this situation bring further saturation. So if you want to sustain in the industry, you have to be shine very well in your profession. Do you understand what I meant by that one? So if you have the knowledge gap, can you do that one? Is it possible way with the knowledge gap? No. Okay, so that is the reason. That's the reason. So if I want to make someone MRICS, I have to fill the knowledge gap. So what about this advanced quantity surveying and practice? Right? This is not just an academic program. This is something from my experience from the industry, which I had from the different country with the different project with the different client. Also combination of my academic practice, which is come from the certificate level, diploma level, and degree level. I have combinedly made something unique program that could build someone from ordinary to experience level, not expert level. Okay, experience level. That means something better than you expect. So as a result, to fill the gap, I developed this program, right? And till now, the way I have built the 100 plus MRICs, they came from here. They developed from this way. Plus, already there are 500 plus RICS, candidate who coming under this program. They studied and they are going to start the program of the RICS because the solid foundation made them to have the confidence to move forward. So now this program, who's going to be attend or who's suitable now? If you can be a student, say there are so many people coming from the academic, right? You are not even passed out from the university or college. Am I right? How many of you students here? So you want to come to the industry, you want to learn it. Okay, so you want to have the proper experience before you step into the process suitable for you, because it is all about the experience. Fresh graduate, you want to go inside the industry, you just pass out, you want to come out, right? You want to gain some experience, you have to have the good breakthrough suitable. Let's exposure. Many quantity surveyor, say for example, some quantity surveyor only working for a taking up for a 10 years or 15 years. They don't know anything about the payment, variation, claims, nothing, right? Less exposure. Some QS working only the post contract. They don't have the pre-contract idea. So how to cover in all in one place? This is what converted QS. As I told, many people are changed to the profession. You want to still grow in your career as MRICS. You need to fill this, right? Career change. Still, there are people are coming toward the QS. Okay, and some people are planning to do MRICS working as a QS. Yes, still you have to do this. And already some people in the RICS APC process, they don't realize it. Many people, why I am not passing? I went many times in the, why it's not happening to me? Or I am stuck somewhere. I don't know how to finish it. Why I am stuck? You don't know the answer. Or many MRICS people already passed, they also with the lack of confidence. Because I will tell you, there are two ways you can pass the MRICS. One is the parrot method. What is that? Parrot method. What is the parrot method? You learn the question and answer and practice and go to the interview. Same question if they ask, you can answer the nicely the same answer. This is parrot method. It won't help you. You can achieve the MRICS, but remember, when you really face any difficult situation, you cannot handle with the confident. Now second method, the way I am doing, building your knowledge properly from ordinary level to assuming that you don't know anything, and putting all the information that you need to work hard to achieve the QS knowledge from ordinary level to the experience level, then putting into the further effort to build you to the MRICS level. Once you achieve that, you are really a MRICS. Nobody can challenge you. That is a different, okay, you can see with my 100 plus MRICS who I made, and the other MRICS you can see. Most of them, if they are non-background MRICS, okay, that non-background QS professional, they are stuck still. They don't know everything. You believe or not, you check it. Now many advanced QS practitioners, they are in the class. I think there are so many people attending. Whatever you learn under this program, go and ask with any person already in the industry, even the experience level. Some of the area they cannot answer because same reason I told you. Okay, so what we have to know? Now what we have to know, this shortfall you should understand before you step into the MRIs. Many people, okay, believe or not, wasted money by paying to the RICS membership. None of my students, okay, I never advise them to pay RICS registration fees if they are not ready. We have to protect the newcomers, right? You can use that money for some other good purpose. Now let's go to the some more learning about the QS. Okay, before we talk about the MRICS further, let's go something about the QS. Okay, something understand about the QS. So role of the QS. There are three different role of the QS available in a two different stage. One is a pre-contract stage, another one is a post-contract stage. Do you know what is a pre-contract? Or what is the difference between the pre-contract and post-contract? Where is the division point coming? Where we can say before this event, we can say all pre-contract. Before, after this event, we can say all post-contract. What is that point? Not a tender. How to say specifically? Before tender acceptance, no. Contract award. That is the right answer. Okay, contract award. Before the contract award, all the things are called pre-contract. They are after called post-contract. Now, there are three different, quantity surveyor can involve with the pre-contract and the post-contract. One is contractor QS, consultant QS, independent QS. Now, let me ask you one question here. Okay, when come to the tender, in the pre-contract we are doing tender now. Who's going to prepare the tender documents? Who is going to prepare the tender document? It could be a consultant QS, or sometimes it could be a client QS as well. Sometimes it's called independent QS. Who is going to submit the tender documents? That means they have to fill the tender documents, or they have to comply with the tender document and submit it. Who's going to do that one? Contractor QS, right? So the roles of the quantity surveyor, right, will depend on their employer. That's what I said. Okay, the working for a contractor, working for a subcontractor, working for a client, working for a consultant, extremely okay. You have the different role to do. Let's come to the post contract stage. Who's going to prepare the interim payment application in the post contract? IPA in short form. Yeah. Who's that? Contractor QS, right? And who's going to certify? Yes, consultant QS. Finally, the employer QS can verify further on the consultant QS certification and approve it. Okay, so the levels. Okay, so these roles are differing based on the parties to the contract. Okay, so we have discussed some roles, okay, on pre-contract and post-contract that you can understand. Now, anybody going to chat with this, okay, platform, use the question option, not chat option, question option. There you can ask the question, that is become a chat here. So I can read that. So let's move here now. Since we know there are pre-contract and post-contract, and there are three different roles of the quantity surveyor based on the client. Now, do you know some? Let's do some knowledge check. Do you know how to prepare the tender document? Have you done it before? Yes or no? Yes, very good. Do you know tender bond, bid bond? Is it same or different? Is it same or different? Now, some people are saying different, some people are saying no, same. It is same, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a two name, but same item. Tender bond or bid bond. Tender bond, bid bond are same. Tender document or bid document, both are same. Okay, no difference. How to prepare the tender document? Yes, in the AQS we are covering that one. Okay. Okay, when do you release the tender bond? Now you know what is the purpose of tender bond? What is the purpose of tender bond? Everyone? Why do you need to have the tender bond initially? Yeah, it is a security. Contractor need to give to the employer. But why? It's not like insurance. No, it's not an insurance. But we can say bona fide tender, bona fide serious tender. Offer should be serious one. If the employer want to award the project to the particular tenderer or bidder, and if he withdraw the tender, we have to penalize him because retendering will be costly. So now that tender bond, when do you release? When you can release the tender bond? After getting the performance bond only. That's the right answer. Okay. So you should know those process simply. Okay. How to build the interim payment application? Do you know how to build the format for interim payment application? Anyone knows? Very good. Now client not paying the payment. What will you do as a contractor QS? Can you advise on that one? What will you do? Now you have to notify, definitely that's fine. But what is the remedy? Okay, based on your contract. Yeah, you can go for a delay payment. Very good. Yeah, it could be suspension or termination, isn't it? If people are not coming to the straightforward answer, how do you prepare the variation? Do you know how to prepare the variation? If you know how to prepare the variation, then you know how to prepare slightly about the claim. Claim is very vast area, but if you know how to prepare variation, that is a first step toward the claim. Yes, very good. Variation and claim, are they same or different? Because we can hear some people are talking variation claim. They talk as a one word, variation claim. Okay, is that same? It is a different. There are practice or wording that used in the industry. Do you know how to prepare the final account? Now, if you know yes, my question is, when you will prepare the final account, when you can submit the final account? After taking over certificate or after taking over certificate is a wrong answer. Okay, after performance certificate, yes, that is the right answer. After receiving the performance certificate only you can submit the final account. So say many of you here, okay, many of you here having the experience. Some of you very basic level, some of you in the medium, some of you in a good level. But how I know? How any mentor know you know everything? So that's the reason I set a program that cover everything I can build on you. So let me show you the syllabus of the advanced QS practice and contract management. Now in the pre-contract, before contract award, and the post-contract, after contract award, right? So we will learn about first initially introduction to principle of measurement. None of the QS, okay, coming from the not QS background, they are not aware about the principle of measurement. I'm sure, okay. What do you think that is not? You don't know that. One question, okay. You can ask any people who become a MRICS and they are not really coming from the QS background. They don't answer the question under this area, principle of measurement, because they never had a chance to learn. Second, we have to talk about a type of contract. Very important point. Type of contract. It's a payment mechanism. If you don't know each and every payment mechanism, how it's placed, you cannot manage any contract. You will do lots of mistakes. So this is the first place you have to learn type of contract. Form of contract. It is a condition of contract. It is going to be changed depending on the procurement route and the type of contract. You should understand the difference. Form of contract and how it is played. Procurement route. Very vast area. It look like a two lines. this is one of the very vast area in the advanced QS practice. Very long lecture will be there. We have to learn the procurement route. Then only you can understand combination of type of contract, form of contract, procurement route. With the tendering, only you can understand how a project going to be run, okay, in the post contract. If you know, then you should know type of tendering and the tendering procedure for each type of tendering, and how they are going to suit for a form of contract and type of contract and the procurement route. It should be combination of these all. Under this program, ladies and gentlemen, until contract award, we are going to discuss the amount of the knowledge in the coverage what we are doing. You don't cover with the, even if you go for a master program also, you don't cover it. That is extreme level because it is developed toward the MRICS, right? So that is a ultimate highly developed program. You can cover everything in the pre-contract. Now, if it is come to the payment, okay, that is a one of the main component in the post-contract payment and the variation. Payment have lots of things. It's all about the continuous lecture series. We'll go for a 5 to 6 lecture series to understand all the issue with the payment. It is a very highly developed now, and you will learn about all the payment related things under this and the variation. Not only that, you are getting the how to prepare the variation and how all the formats, even the payment formats, you are going to get under this program. Now let me ask you this one. The QS industry is very vast, isn't it? Yes, it is not a small area. Even we are talking as a small topic, but it is not a small area. Now, if a QS work for a consultant or contractor, right? Surely they are in a gray area of or their exposure is very limited to a certain area. Either it could be a pre-contract or post-contract, and there are also so many area they may be limited. So this will restrict their job movement from one role to another role, right? It can be kill a lot of opportunity in front of you, isn't it? Say for example, only the pre-contract work, right? You never done the post-contract work. Can you go to any job and can you show your experience? Vice versa, only the post-contract, you never done the pre-contract work. Can you do that job? So what you are going to do, right? You are going to lose the opportunity in front of you. You are going to kill it, in simple as it is. So when you go through with this program, you are going to be exposed to all this area in a limited time, maximum 4 to 5 months. Okay. And this is the program which is going to be act as a bridge to connect the gap between your academic or whatever you know and with the industry. And you don't find this kind of unique program, okay, from anywhere, because it is purely developed by me, because it's a craft by using my experience with the different country, with the different client, with the different project, using the academic knowledge that come from the certificate, diploma and degree. It's a 16 years effort, which is I put it into one place. Do you understand? So this is 5 months. It's going to be work for you. It's worked already and it's going to work for you. So now that's all about the small thing, right? And what I'm using here based on Predict 99 Red Book. And I choose the 1999 version compared to 1987 and the 2017, because 1987 a little bit complicated, 2017 very easy. If you know 1999, then you can study both. And the way we are going under this program to see the Predict, okay, something extreme level, ultimately you are covering something like a contract practice, okay, and you are using the Predict Red Book. Okay, so very vast area and it's done. Now, benefit of this program. What is the benefit of this program? But I see that, okay, we are going to get the real-time practical experience. What is going on in the current industry? Best professional practice, how to handle. After you go through with the program, you can understand that how to handle the scenario. And you are going to grow faster by gaining the experience. The level of experience what you are gaining here, it's my experience, right? And you have a mentor behind you. Remember, you have the mentor behind you to help you. Any problem you face in the industry, I'm behind you to support you. There are many students, every time they keep on messaging me and calling me. This is a lifetime support, isn't it? To grow your career. It's not just one course. Many people through this program already landed in a good job opportunity because they are in a gray area. If they work for a pre-contract, they don't know post-contract. If they work for a post-contract, they don't know pre-contract. Now this program resolved that problem and they had a confidence to do. And also I'm recommending my student to any employee because so many people are now keep on calling for a job, right? So I used to refer my student. If anything comes to me personally, definitely you are going to improve your performance. Ultimately, it's going to be improve your salary, right? It should be equation, should be correct. The performance increase equal to salary increase. If not, then you are in the wrong place. Am I right? You should go for a better opportunity. It is going to build the competent on you, okay? And the RICS competency as well. It help you with the interview. So now if you think these all with the career development, okay, definitely you have to go for a career development. And RICS perspective, now you have to cover, okay, the some competency area. So they are, you need to have some preparation, gap filling, right? You need to have the CPD hours for RICS. Those all coming from the support for the RICS competency. Now let me ask you something. Ladies and gentlemen, you might have a lot of questions. Better don't ask right now. I will end of the lecture series. I will give you the time, right? Otherwise, I will miss you to answer. So stop your question. Just listen. I will give you enough time to answer all of your questions. Don't worry. Now, say here, it is a way. It is a way we have to grow. If you have the porous, that means the gap in your knowledge, somewhere you will stuck. I can build the RICS in a two ways. One is very quickest way, like a parrot RICS. I know they will fail. Second way, a proper RICS, they cannot challenge by anyone, right? So I choose the second methodology because I don't want my students to get in trouble once they got MRICS because it is a trust, the industrial trust. MRICS can give the best. Okay, that's we should not destroy. So this is the benefit of the program that I see and I have realized. Okay, so with that, the new batch I am starting. Okay, that is from immediately from today. Okay, it's supposed to be today is the first, you can say, introduction session. From here we are starting the new batch, so you can whoever going to join, you can join. Now before we jump into further discussion, it is my advice always to grow in your career. First you have to learn. What is that? First you have to learn properly. You should know, okay, these all information exist, I should know. Second, you have to practice that one. Without practice, nothing you can bring to the live. You should practice. And third one is you have to develop further. It's a circle. Learn, practice, develop. It's a circle. You have to keep on learning it. Okay, that happen in this advanced QS practice. It is time to time keep on developing. And also now virtual training. I introducing the virtual training. That is another version of the advanced QS practice, because even though we talk about the many things in the classes, still people need the practical things. So that's what the introduction of the virtual trainings are in place. The first training now introduced, I think one day before the contract review, right? It's a practical one, how to do that one. So learn, practice, develop. This is our motto, right? This is should follow in your lifetime also. If you want to grow, never stop learning. If you stop learning, you're going to stop growing. Okay, that is a one advice. Now, in the beginning, I said we have built a thousand. Sorry, we have built 100 MRICS already, but we are planning to build. We are aimed to build now 1,000 MRICS by 2025. Not an easy goal, isn't it? Not an easy goal, but we are determined to achieve it. right? Now, building MRICS, that is 1000, is not just number. It is our goal and determined goal. We have achieved 100 within 4 years, which is made us something unique, and we have learned something from there. Using that, we can build these 1000 very faster than that one. But still, it is not an easy goal. We have to do dual, way effort. That means from your end and my end. Now, since all of you, right, okay, attend today's CPD, either you have the objective, right? You have the objective to start your MRICS, or you have the objectives to start with the advanced QS practice, right? So now I wanted to know exactly who, okay, out of you, how many of you want to be a part of our 1000 MRICS goal? And how many of you going to be part of the AQS? Whoever, you can say yes or no. You both are interlinked. Everybody quickly vote. So don't chat, please click the poll, okay? So we can see the result, isn't it? Okay, so let's stop the poll, and I can share the result. So you can see there are so many people interested to, right, join the program. Now, what is your higher qualification? Whoever say yes, just tell me what is your higher qualification to help you. If your diploma or degree or master or none of them. Okay, so let's close that one. And okay, so you all can see the screen back, isn't it? Please confirm. Okay, let me share the result. Okay. Okay, very good. So that's, you can see the result there. So 70% of the degree holder there, and 14% diploma, and 15 is master. Now let's continue. So I just want the confirmation. You can see the screen back. Very good. So now it is not easy goal, but we are determined. Now as a support, whoever say we want to, yes, become MRICS or join, we are going to have the free MRICS consultancy to advise you properly. Okay, to advise you properly. Now if you people thinking somebody, okay, still you didn't poll or answer in the poll, you can reach me personally, or you can, better you reach personally, right, by the WhatsApp. So this consultancy, you must take it without my advice. Listen this word, without my advice. If you want to really determine, okay, whether to go ahead with the RICS, not without my advice, don't register, to save your money. Many of the QS did that and lost. So not to process, every one of you not same. Do you understand that one? You are not same. Your life is individual. Even though you are thousands of people are here, right? You are individually, you are different. You are unique. You can't be equate with the others, right? That is a very important thing. So when you are coming for a consultant, we have to identify your situation. Are you in the right position or wrong position? Can you do or not? Or when you are going to, what is the right time on when you can approach this? So one of my team member will approach you, right, and give you the advice that as soon as possible. It is free. It is free consultant. We don't bound by the time, but to give something a betterment in order to start your journey, right? But let me talk about our process. Okay, somebody joining our program. What we are going to do? What we are going to do? Somebody joining my program. What is the process? Process very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever joining the program, they are going to see the result. What is the result? That is the RICS. That is objective, isn't it? Program objective is MRICS, nothing else. So what we are going to do in between? You join us and you are getting the result. What we are going to do in between? Let me tell you something. That is confidential. We are not going to disclose it now in public, and we have the result driven. That's proven result already. We have it using our experience. Which okay, I have the team, very dedicated team. Using my team and the experience that we have gained with 100 plus MRICS building process, we are going to apply now to build the 1000 MRICS very faster than before, but perfectly. It will hit the purpose. So what we are going to talk about here, the result, not the process. So once we build you all, definitely you can see that one. In the next submission coming March, you can see our word, the next coming November, you can see how many people are going to be get the MRICS under QS4QS. So action speaks louder than word. We don't want to talk all the A to Z process. What we are talking in simple word, we take the lead. Whoever joining the program with the QS4QS, we take the lead to get the result. Nothing in between. The piece of process we can talk here. Why? It is useless. It may be matching you, it may be not matching you, right? So nothing other than the MRICS, there is nothing end here. But I am going to keep my all the candidate very confidential. They don't know, even your top line manager don't know, even your colleague don't know you are following the program. It's very confidential. Going to be maintain your secret as a top secret. Once the result come, then you talk to the people. Yes, we got the MRICS. Then you can tell what okay we did for you. You understand? It is very simple, isn't it? So what we are going to do, we are going to take the leads on this process, because so many MRIC people, okay, they stuck with the process and never succeed because of not proper guidelines. So we know how to build. We build already, and we know how to build. Using that all techniques, we are going to drive the goal. So what would be the passing rate? It is not going to be a rate. It's going to be you. You have to pass. So for me, any people join, the passing rate individually 100. Why? You have to pass. That is the result. Without your pass, the result cannot be done. But what do you have to do? Okay, what do you have to do? You have to follow the instruction carefully. In simple terms, right? Say for example, you're going to a doctor, right? Doctor giving the medicine. You have to consume it to cure your disease, right? Without consuming, without following the proper advice, can you able to win? No. The same way you have to do. So if you follow our advice and the guidelines, we will make sure the optimum way you are getting the MRICS without any issues. Okay. So we are going to lead the process. So as said, we have built 100 within 4 years, but we are going to build 1000 MRICS within 2025, and we will show that result soon, because we were determined and already we have the candidate on board. Okay. So how long it's going to be take? No, it's not going to be take much time. Now we have some a procedure what we have done internally. It won't kill the time, unless otherwise the procedure time of the RICS from your end or our end, no, there's no such delay will happen. Okay, so that's all with the simple and short answer. Now everybody, whoever going to have the selected that you want to join, you are going to have the consulting team will come to you and help you. Okay, how to do your registration, how to help you, everything A to Z, no worries. Okay, it's going to be happen. So one more advice, do you want to hear it? Very important. Now many of you, okay, planning the MRICS. Are you hearing me? I need you to focus a little bit. Many of you planning the MRICS, do it as soon as possible. Maximum before 2 years. Maximum before 2 years. Doing after 2 years or 3 years MRICS won't help you. That is too late and not going to be helpful for you. What it is going to be help now. Okay. So the way I am going to now develop and I am going to put it into the process, which is I said secret, it won't take much time to make you MRICS. Okay, there are two kind of people will come. One is a direct entry route, another one is a prelim route, but both way we are trying to get it faster. So thank you for coming for today's CPD, and thank you for listening. And I see that one before start the CPD 1152 candidate registered. That much people are interested, and the number of people I believe around 384 now on board. So thank you for all of you coming to this CPD and listening. Okay, and now I will entertain your question. If you have any questions, you can ask right now. Okay, is there any senior professional route? What is eligibility? Yes, I will help you individually. I think Bindu, right? Better to advise you alone with the process. Okay, is AQS&CM training we need, or is there any another training we need to undergo? No. If you do the advanced QS practice and contract management, with that, if you come with the if you do parallelly the advanced QS and the RICS classes, that's fair enough. Okay, regarding the cost, we have to talk personally, because what we are going to do for you, that is going to be define the price as well, right? So that's should be disclosed and discussed very clearly during the individual consultant. Okay, so regarding the startup, how to start, when to start these things, leave it to us. We will help you while we are doing the consultation with you, right? Okay, so yes, you might, a lot of you people having the question, I'm having the diploma, I'm having that qualification, I'm having this qualification. Leave it to us. When you are coming for an individual consultation, we will give you a very useful very useful advice that will help you lifelong. That should be individually, I have to talk to you and give it to you. Either you can plan it now or later. Okay, somebody saying I'm a fresh civil engineering graduate, have no prior QS knowledge, but I wish to study QS. Okay, can I start the QS pathway? Yes, you can do. Reach individually. Is this support for African? Any people? See, I have the students now nearly more than 50 different countries, right? So you don't need to worry about the location. Somebody, I think from the UK, also they are in the program. So you are talking about the FIDIC, right? See, the JCT and the FIDIC. JCT is very simple contract, very easy to understand. FIDIC, no, it's complicated. If you can understand the FIDIC, then very nothing to understand the JCT. It is very straightforward one. Like NEC also, very simple. This consultation is through the online, not face to face, because I have 50 different country student. How we can go face to face? So it's through the online, individually. How long it going to take? It depends on your speed and the pathway. What we are going to advise for you. Okay, all of you having the problem with the contact number, right? I have the contact number in the email I send you in the campaign, or you can see in the flyer, or many of you are in my WhatsApp, isn't it? So if you don't have it, okay, let me send you my contact number, which is WhatsApp. Okay, so you can use it to reach me, but WhatsApp me. I will not immediately respond. Okay, but definitely come back. Have you all got my number? Confirm me. It's all live class. We don't do the recording. Okay, there are many people doing that recording, but we don't do that one. It's a live class. You have to come to the live lecture. Mock interview. Yes, we can do that mock interview as well. Everything. It's all about getting the result. That's what I said. You come to us, we will give you the result because we want the count, the 1,000 count. It's not only your goal. It's also become a QS4QS goal. So okay, for a MCIOB to MRICS, yes, I think we should have the separate discussion. Okay, so I think a lot of people are chatting. I must individually respond to you all. So what you can do, you have taken my contact, isn't it? I'm having no problem. Even I maybe takes a little bit time to respond to you all one by one, but definitely I will help you all out. So reach me through the WhatsApp. Definitely I'm going to help you. So let me confirm before I close this meeting today. Have you got my number? Have you all get my WhatsApp number? Yes. Reach me. Put all of your assignment in a one message. Okay, don't chat it. Just put the message. That's all. So what I want to advise, maybe if you can send the CV, that's better. Otherwise, I need your qualification, whether you have degree or diploma. What is your highest qualification? Second, what is that qualification accredited by RICS or not? Third, how many years experience? That's all I need. Okay. Yes. So I want I want little time to respond, but definitely every one of you will get okay response to your queries, and definitely I will help you out. Okay. So let's start this journey. I want every one of you to be part of my RICS team, and remember one thing: we have to target the March. Okay, either final interview or submission. We have less time. Okay. So we have less time, so we have to work together now. We have to work together now to achieve this goal. Okay, so what is our end? MRICS. Without MRICS, okay, this journey never going to finish. So let's talk about the result and the process. I will disclose you how we are going to make you MRICS. So leave it to us, this headache, everything we will take care. Okay, so it's a very wonderful CPD, and I had so many interaction with you all, and so many people are very keen to learn and grow in your career. Okay, don't miss the upcoming CPD. Okay, tomorrow for the claim expert, you can learn many things about the claims. And regarding the MRICS, leave the matter. Once you send the message, okay, that's our obligation to come back to you and help you. Okay. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot answer, a lot of questions are coming on. So definitely, as I advise, take my number and send me personal message. Definitely, I will reply to you all. Okay. So thank you very much and good night to everyone.